25. Creepy facts. In the Victorian era, families would take formal photographs of their deceased loved ones, sometimes posing them with living family members. Given the high mortality rates, particularly among children, these photos served as a final memento. In early modern times, and up until the mid-19th century, it was a common belief that touching an executed murderer could cure illnesses. People would attend hangings and reach out to touch the corpse in hopes of a cure. In the late 18th and early 19th centuries, dentures were commonly made using the teeth of dead soldiers. The battlefields of conflicts like the Battle of Waterloo provided thousands of newly killed soldiers whose teeth were collected for use. During the 19th century, a popular medicine for children known as Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup, which promised to allay all pains, was heavily laced with morphine. One of the most feared, successful, and respected pirates in all of history was actually a Chinese prostitute named Qing Shi. She commanded a fleet of more than 1,500 ships and 80,000 sailors. Flight data during the Challenger space shuttle disaster in 1986 revealed that it was likely some of the astronauts on board were still alive after the explosion. According to NASA, at least 3 of the emergency breathing packs were turned on following the Challenger's explosion, leading them to believe that some of the crew remained conscious for at least 10 seconds following the disaster and were alive when it hit the water. They were believed to have been coherent enough to understand the severity of what was occurring. Reportedly, the final word they heard from the crew, which was uttered by the shuttle's pilot, Michael J. Wood Smith, 73 seconds after they took off, was a simple, "uh-oh." Before the invention of toilet paper, some Americans used corn cobs or periodicals like the Farmer's Almanac for hygiene. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. Bolanthropy is a psychological disorder in which patients believe they are a cow. A human brain smells like wet pennies. Certain species of horned lizards can shoot blood from their eyes as a defense mechanism. Mummies as medicine. In the 16th century, people would sometimes eat mummy remains, believing they could be a cure for ailments. Ancient Romans believed that drinking human blood would let them absorb power. Striking your head against the wall, you can lose 150 calories an hour. The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows. A public toilet seat is cleaner than a smartphone. Some groups of rats get their tails tangled up and become a rat king. Believe it or not, Romans were pretty advanced when it came to keeping their teeth as clean as possible. Some people say that they used crushed mouse brains, but that has been debunked. And instead, they used crushed bones and powdered charcoal, flavored with mint, as a rudimentary toothpaste. There's a type of fish called pacu, which is found in South America. They don't have rows of pointy teeth like their cousins, the piranha, but have squarish teeth that look like ours. Very weird. They'll be growing eyebrows next. If you took all the blood vessels, including arteries, veins, and capillaries, would stretch out over 100,000 miles long. If you're planning a trip to space, you best pack some warm jumpers and mittens. Space is freezing cold. That's minus 270.45 degrees Celsius, or minus 453.8 degrees Fahrenheit, and scientists say it will get even colder over time. An important 2011 study revealed crows can remember the human faces of those who capture them. According to another important study, ravens, including crows, jays, and magpies, can hold a grudge for up to 24 months. So make sure you don't upset birds in general, because they might just plan their revenge.